Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, Johnny Mac with 5 Good News Christmas stories. I haven't cut back on the regular content, so on the days where you would normally get 5 Good News stories, you're still getting 5 Good News stories. This is all extra for the month of December. Let's kick off today with a Christmas board game that's all about unionizing against Santa Claus. That's right. We're told Santa's elves get a crummy deal. 364 days a year spent making Labubu's and Nintendo Switches, and 1 year as the pit crew for a supersonic reindeer sled. And what do they get? Nothing. Well, there's a new board game called Christmas Union. In Christmas Union, the elves go on strike. Here's how it works. Elves want to see different kinds of improvement in Santa's workshop, better pay, improved working conditions, more recognition for their work, a more solid retirement plan. Achieving these goals requires you to get the elves out of the factory floor and into a union meeting and then agree on a plan for collective action at the assembly. Boy, this just sounds like board game fun. How does it work? You have dice. The total of the 2 dice gets marked into one of 4 strike columns connected to your demands. Fill out the card and you win. There are jams and snafus that get you negative "oh my dear" points. Dear is spelled with 2 E's. But the good thing about the game, there's no direct competition between players, so unlike Monopoly, you might get through it without a fight. Santa Claus is coming to town, the town of Oyster Bay, Long Island, where residents are trying to pull off the community's biggest toy drive yet. Town Supervisor Joseph says the generosity has grown every year, 19,000 toys in 2020, and that was the pandemic year. Then 25,000, then 34, 38, last year 42,000. He says this year Santa will need a bigger sleigh. We want to hit 50,000 for the first time. They've partnered with Toys for Tots. The event takes place tomorrow, December 6th, Burns Park in Massapequa, Long Island from 10 to 3. Santa's going to be there, Mrs. Claus, activities for kids. High school teams show up in uniform. Some bowling leagues show up. Car and motorcycle clubs by the dozen. Sounds like a really fun time in Oyster Bay, which is a great town. I used to live out that way. So help them out. Up in the Adirondacks in New York, there's a place called North Pole, New York. And for more than 75 years, Santa's Workshop has been charming kids and adults with what many consider the first true theme park in America. It opened July 1st, 1949, which is when you would open a Christmas theme park. That makes sense. Only a couple hundred people came through the gate that day. Today, thousands visit to experience a park built entirely around Christmas 12 months a year. Santa's Workshop sits at the base of Whiteface Mountain, just minutes from Lake Placid. According to lore, Walt Disney himself sent his engineers there to, take some notes. Hey, why don't we copy that? Don't ask questions. Santa lives on the site year-round and makes appearances throughout the day, which makes a big draw for most kids. You can expect a full slate of live events, musical performances, magic shows, comedy acts, parades, animal encounters, costume characters, elves, snowmen, ice princesses, dancing bears. In 1953, the U.S. Post Office even designated a special North Pole post office at the park. More than 1 million letters to and from Santa have gone through the tiny building, each one postmarked North Pole. Santa's Workshop, 324 Whiteface Memorial Highway in North Pole, New York. Meanwhile, in Santa Claus, Indiana, a completely different town, the world's only post office with that name is once again offering its annual holiday postmark. Each December, the tiny Spencer County Post Office receives more than 400,000 pieces of mail from across the country and around the world, all from people hoping to get the special cancellation stamp. This year's stamp, as always, designed by a local high school student. This year, Christopher Schurer of Mariah Hill School is the designer. And as we make our way through the month, I've been sharing some holiday gift ideas. As I've mentioned before, no affiliate sales here. I'm not making any extra bucks other than the commercials. I'm just telling you some stuff that exists in case you need to get somebody something. And by the way, speaking of the commercials, if you'd like those to go away, open up the Apple Podcasts app. Click the banner. It says Uninterrupted Listening. And then for $5 a month, you'll get this show and just about everything else on the Caloroga Shark Network ad-free. That includes daily comedy news, which I host 7 days a week. And if you just want to try it out, see if you like it, see if it's worth $5 to you, there's a 30-day free trial. So do that. Click the banner. Why not? All right, how about a Pokemon TCG Glaceon and Alolan Vulpix holiday calendar? John, you have no idea what that means. No, I don't. Apparently, it's some sort of advent calendar for Pokemon cards. Each window conceals a new surprise, including exclusive variant cards, accessories, and booster packs, making it a daily December ritual for card collectors. That sounds fun. Are you into Bluey? You can light up your home with the LED Bluey Blow Mold, a cheerful yard or indoor decoration featuring the beloved Australian pup dressed for the holidays. Meanwhile, if you're into Star Wars, you can get the Lego Gingerbread At Walker. which includes a gingerbread-style Darth Vader to command the confectionery machine. Are you into horror? How about the LED Art the Clown Christmas sweater, which blends the ugly sweater tradition with the cult horror franchise, lights and all? And another advent calendar that's also another Star Wars thing. It's the Star Wars Miniature Legacy Lightsaber Hilt Countdown Calendar. That's a lot to say. It's a 12-day advent calendar featuring miniature replicas of iconic hilts from across the franchise. Each day reveals a new lightsaber, from Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi hilt to Count Dooku's curved blade, creating a compact but impressive display for devoted fans. How that ties to Advent, I don't know. And those are your 5 good news Christmas stories for today. Have a great day.